The Director of Urban Roads for the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolis, Engineer Michael Dzisi, says it's impossible for every street within the metropolis to be tarred or asphalted due to the sparse nature of settlements within the metropolis. Engineer Dzisi said this calls for cluster settlements since government's scarce resources are being overstretched. Agyei Annim has the details.
Roads within the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolis, after years of deterioration and public outcry, have in the last 1.5 years seen some rehabilitation. Some have been freshly tarred, and those with potholes have also received asphalt surfacing under the over 20 kilometers asphalt surfacing project promised by the president. However, this has triggered reactions from motorists who ply roads that didn't benefit from the facelift such as these.
You see the kind of cars that ply the road, and for it to be in such a state, it's not good enough.
The hospital next year use road today on your potholes or your manhole. Why genuine with your manhole, they enter to manhole. It's your best sabano. On your manhole, no, and on your years, a concrete road work. One from Guman, Nayel Bre, Yel Bre, in your.
In a reaction, the Director of the Urban Roads in the Sekondi-Takoradi Metropolis, Engineer Michael Dzisi, says all roads cannot be tarred since the sparse nature of the settlement is overstretching government resources.
One person develops a facility here, another about a kilometer away, one other person develops just a household, and they all expect that electricity, water, and roads are extended to them. Our economy cannot support it. So if as a country we will come to this realization and follow development plans so that we can dedicate an area and say that, look, within this assembly for the next 10 years, everybody should do his development within this land space so that the agencies can go in to fix the roads, draw water and electricity there. That will be less expensive and we can manage. The maintenance will also be equally manageable. But the way we spread is what is overstretching our resources.
He also explained the cause of the deterioration on the recently asphalted roads.
This asphalt overlay is to halt the development of the potholes eventually. The intention was to spread it in phases so we cover most of the critical roads in town. But most of these roads were built with tipper tracks that have maximum capacity of 7 cubic meters. And that was the type of vehicles we generally had in the country at that time. And so they could survive with the pipelines beneath the roads. But today you appreciate the type of loading that we have in our country. Long trailers with several axles carrying a lot of load. When we are hauling boulders to go and expand the ports, you carry heavy loads on these our roads. But the roads were not intended for that type of load. So we just have to cope with our circumstances and manage it as we go along.
A report by Agyei Annim from Sekondi.